All right, so you've got oily hair up here and dry hair down here. And you're probably wondering, how is it possible to have two opposite things going on at the exact same time? This probably isn't a shock to you, but it means that your hair routine is broken. But don't worry, because it's extremely common and super easy to fix. So let's go over what's causing the problem and a quick 2-product, 2-minute routine that will fix this for the rest of your life. If you don't know me, my name is Chris. I own a hair salon called Live Love Locks, where we test out products and bring the best ones to you. I make these videos because way too many people struggle with their hair, and I don't want you to be one of them. The problem is you've been taught hair by people who are trying to sell you stuff. They're not trying to teach you anything. All they want is your money. A ton of the influencer videos that you're watching are actually paid commercials. When you see Kim Kardashian's former hairstylist say that you have to go out and get a $6 bottle of Tresemme shampoo, you need to know that there's no way Kim Kardashian is sending out her assistant to go to Walmart and get her Tresemme. That's just not what's going on. They want you to think that Kim Kardashian has great hair, and this stylist did Kim Kardashian's hair. She says to get Tresemme, so if I get Tresemme, I get Kim Kardashian's hair. So you go out and buy it, and guess what? Shock of all shocks, it doesn't give you Kim Kardashian hair. So you get frustrated, give up, and your hair never reaches its full potential. And this all happened because people who were pretending to teach you hair were actually just trying to hustle you for a couple dollars. So let me suggest a different approach. Today, I'm going to give you 2 tools. One to fix oily hair and one to fix dry hair, so you never have to deal with either of those things ever again. This is going to be fun. Let's go. All right, so let's tackle dryness, and it's actually really easy. Your hair is really similar to your skin, and that when you're young, it basically takes care of itself and looks great, but as you get into your teens and 20s, you need to learn how to take care of it. The first thing that you need to know is that your hair wants to be dry. Its natural state is dryness. As you do everyday normal things, your hair starts to get worn down. Everything from exposure to the sun and the environment, to coloring your hair, to styling your hair, all of these things cause damage to the outside layer of your hair. And that damage is actually holes in your hair, holes that moisture can escape from, leaving you with dry, brittle, damaged hair. Not good. The hair care industrial complex wants you to believe that the cure for dryness is some special magical product. If only you would buy this product or this product or this product, your hair dryness will be gone forever. But the thing is, it doesn't work like that. And they always introduce another product, and none of them ever work. And the reason for that is because products don't solve dryness. Strategy does. You have to have the right strategy. So today, let me teach you the right strategy. And knowing that the cause of dryness is moisture leaking out of the holes in your hair, we have to address 2 things with this strategy. Number 1, we want to rehydrate the hair. When the moisture leaks out, obviously you want to restore the moisture, put it back in there. Number 2, we need to retain the moisture. So essentially, you're putting the moisture in your hair and then you're locking it in there, preventing it from coming out of the holes. It's important to note that you want the moisture on the inside of your hair, not the outside of your hair. When you're in the shower, conditioner and a hair mask will put moisture on the inside of your hair. But most of the products that you use after you get out of the shower are only putting moisture on the outside of your hair, which doesn't do you any good. Most of the time you want to use a conditioner, but a hair mask is always good for a pick-me-up, and especially if you're watching this video and your hair needs a ton of moisture, you might want to start off with the mask. All right, step 2 is moisture retention, and this is the part that most people don't get right or don't even realize that they should be doing. I want you to remember that no matter how much moisture you put in your hair, it does not matter at all if you can't retain it. It's going to leak right back out and serve no purpose at all. The way you're going to retain moisture is actually super easy. When you get out of the shower, you're just going to towel dry your hair, and when you're done with that, you're going to use a leave-in conditioner and start spraying it on your hair. A leave-in conditioner, not a leave-in treatment. And this is where people always say, do I really need to use a conditioner and a leave-in conditioner? But yes, absolutely, they're 2 completely different products. They serve 2 completely different purposes. We shouldn't have named them both conditioner. That was a really bad idea, but it's too late now. Anyway, the conditioner or hair mask that you used in the shower moisturize your hair so it's in a super hydrated state. Now, our job is to lock that moisture in, moisture retention, and we do that with the leave-in conditioner. An easy way to think about it is your conditioner adds moisture. It's like a liquid, it's like water, where your leave-in conditioner is like a Yeti cup. It contains that water, keeps it all in there, keeps it nicely sealed and protected. So instead of letting all that moisture leak out of your super hydrated hair, it stays super hydrated. Instead of having dry hair, you have super moisturized hair, totally different ballgame. And let's be honest, that's super easy. All you had to do was add one product, a leave-in conditioner, and suddenly, when you have the right strategy, hair gets really easy. The only reason hair seems confusing is you have so many people telling you to buy this or buy that. It's almost like going into a crowded market and all the shopkeepers are pulling you towards their stand like, I have the finest meats and cheeses in the land. Or like, no, I have the finest meats and cheeses in all the land. It's only hard because you don't know who to trust. You need somebody to come along and slap all their hands away and show you what's really going on. And that's really why I made this channel. Hair is not that hard if you have somebody telling you the truth. All right, so there's one more thing. You have your moisture from the conditioner and hair mask, and you have your moisture retention from the leave-in conditioner, but some people are going to need a little bit more than this, so let's do a quick advanced class. If you have extremely damaged hair from something like going blonde or using an iron on your hair way too much, you may have too many holes in your hair for this routine to work on you, so you need to listen to the next 10 seconds. The key for really dry, really damaged hair is to repair the holes in your hair, and the way you do that is with a product like Olaplex 3 or one of its competitors. If you want to know how, I have a complete guide right up here. All right, one more last thing for everybody. We need to make sure your ends aren't dry. Ends are really stubborn. They're cut off at the end, so they're exposed. They dry out really, really easily. But you know what? That's actually no big deal. We have a really easy fix for that as well. We're going to use something to retain the moisture inside your ends so it doesn't leak out at all, and that is hair oil. Hair oil is the big time. It's actually much better than leave-in conditioner at sealing moisture inside your hair, but the thing is, it's way too heavy. If you use it all over your hair, it's gonna be super gross, super dirty, and oily feeling. And because of that, we're only going to use hair oil on our ends. It's gonna shine up your ends, polish them, hydrate them, and seal them to make sure they don't split on you. If you follow this strategy, your hair will transform in front of your eyes. Solving dryness solves almost every other hair problem. It'll get much shinier, much healthier, the breakage will stop. It solves almost every hair problem. And that's why I call it a healthy hair routine. I kind of snuck it in there on you, but this is actually what I call my Trinity Healthy Hair Routine. It's just 3 products: shampoo and conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and a hair oil. It'll solve so many of your hair problems. Everyone should really be using this. All right, so let's get rid of oily hair. Given that most hair knowledge is actually sales material, let's do a quick reset. Everything that you've learned about hair, all the old wives' tale, I heard this, I heard that, I want you to throw it out the window and let's start from the basics. To get rid of oily hair, you have to understand oily hair. And it may not seem like it makes much sense at first, but I promise you, it's extremely predictable and easy to fix if you know 3 things. Number 1, you need to find your shampoo soulmate. If you're having problems with oil, whatever shampoo you're using right now is not getting your hair all the way clean. Even right after you wash your hair, you step out of the shower, you still have oil and buildup left in there. I call it perma buildup because it always stays in your hair, and it's caused by using weak shampoos like drugstore shampoos and other weak cleansers. Drugstore shampoos mostly just mask the smell of the oil. They don't actually get it out. That's why 12 to 24 hours later, your hair is already gross. You need to be using a professional shampoo if you care about your hair. And if you don't care about your hair, that's totally fine. But if you're watching this video, you probably care about your hair. If you're on the fence and you think, isn't shampoo just shampoo and isn't pro shampoo like way too expensive? First of all, it's not much more expensive because you use way less and you use it way less often, so it lasts much longer. And number 2, don't even get me started on isn't shampoo just shampoo. Too late, you already got me started. Let me tell you something that happens to me at least 5 times a day. Somebody will come up to me and say, Chris, you said to use professional shampoo, but I don't like it. And I always want to cut them off, but I let them finish and I tell them that professional shampoo is not the same as drugstore shampoo. You cannot use them the same way. They're not the same product. Let me give you a quick example of why they're so different. You've probably heard that you're only supposed to put shampoo on your scalp and roots, not your mids and not your ends, because that's where the oil is. The reason you don't want to use shampoo on your mids and ends is because it will strip the natural oils out. There's no oil from your scalp down here, so the only oil it can take out is natural oils, which makes your hair dry. The reason you're able to do that with drugstore shampoo is because it doesn't actually remove oil and buildup. It just masks the smell, and that's why your hair always feels oily. So long story short, if drugstore shampoo can't remove oil from your mids and ends where there isn't that much, think about how much permanent leftover oil and buildup it's leaving on your scalp where there is oil. All right, moving on, step 2 is you need to know shampoo kung fu. And I know that you're very experienced, you've been washing your hair for a really long time, but I promise you, there's actually a lot of tips and tricks that make a huge difference. It's extremely important that you get your hair 100% clean. I want you to think about if you were at a restaurant and they bought you out a plate to eat from, even if it's just like a little bit dirty, you would still never eat off of it. It's either 100% clean or not clean at all. If there's still a little bit of oil in your hair, it's gonna spread and start to smell and get gross, which means you're not going to be able to go very long between washes. And the first step on your healthy hair journey is learning to go 3 days between washes. And you have to get your hair 100% clean to do that. When you get to 3 days, it's much healthier for your hair. You spend much less time on your hair and you use a lot less product. It's a critical step. And to accomplish this, you need to know shampoo Kung Fu. It's a whole video in itself. You could check it out right up there. For most people, step 1 and step 2 will solve all their oily hair problems, but there is an advanced class, so let's talk about number 3 for a couple seconds. There's a really good chance that some of the products that you're using are just too heavy, and heavy products weigh your hair down and make it feel oily much more quickly than it should. To have your best hair, you want to use the least amount of products possible to get the results that you want. That means removing all the heavy products from your routine and throwing them out. There's a really easy way to test for this, and I call it the heavy product test, and it's super easy. It goes like this. When you do your normal hair routine, you're going to leave out one product and see how your hair feels. If you can go longer between washing and the hair feels better and lighter and fresher, you're going to get rid of that product. If your hair feels the same, keep it in there, you're good to go. And you're gonna do that once for every product that you use. So you're gonna keep going until you've done all of your products to figure out if any of them are weighing your hair down, making it greasy and oily too quickly. The only problem is you probably aren't sure which products to replace it with. And that's why I have my recommended product list. You can find it in the description. It has a quiz to help you find your hair type and exactly which products would be best for you in each category. It's kind of like my life's work. All right, so congratulations. If you know those 3 things, you will never struggle with oil again. You now know a forever skill. You can teach this to your family, your friends, your daughter one day. It's pretty awesome. I really hope this simplified things for you today. If you're wondering which products you should use from the categories that I listed above, you should definitely check out my recommended product list. It's in the description of this video. It has a quiz to figure out your hair type so you know exactly which products in each category you should be using. It walks you through everything and makes life easy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one.